Hello. I gotta do a little setup thing real quick, but then we will get started. Do I have to? Yeah, no, I don't want that. All right, new audio source it is. Where is it? There it is. Okay. The volume on this might end up being a little off, but I will adjust that when it comes up because I'm not playing any audio yet. Make sure I got all my little chat windows in the right spot. Okay. I'm gonna do some video editing today. When I am done with this short here. Actually, can you see my cursor? You cannot. Let me fix that. When I'm done with this short here, might move on to some fun interaction coding things. Shindig style. Where is... There we go. Properties. Capture cursor. There you go. You can see my cute little Fuamako cursor. Boo, boo, boo. Ooh, there we go. All right. I believe when I was working on this last... Yeah, when I was working on this last, I did basically everything except the text, but I might want to do some more with the camera. We will see. Go put this here and that there. Okay. And so let me see where I was. Oh, the audio's not working. Why is it not? That's weird. It should be showing the audio. Why isn't it? Hi, Em. Hi, Sylvie. How you guys doing? I don't want to just share... Oh, I've got an idea. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. I have an idea. If I do this... And then... Can you see it back there? You can a little bit. But that's okay. I don't care. Yeah. I can't see you, bye, Sylvie. It's on stream at least, so you can see her messages there. Heck, maybe that'll be the next thing I work on when I'm done with this video, is trying to get some inter-chat messages going. I'm doing all right, just doing some catch-up work. I started this ages ago and did not finish it. Sylvie's coming over. I've started bothering Kuno. I'll get him in here in short order. Okay. Good luck to you. I'm gonna leave the background music going just because, like, the only audio you're gonna hear is occasionally when I play the short. That way it's not super silent in here. There we go, the audio's working now.
Surprise, motherfucker.
No, not 2 hands! I don't have the health for 2 hands!
Oh yeah, she's at half HP.
Fucked!
Now you're doing fine.
Yeah? Am I doing fine? Do me a favor. Okay. One thing I do need to do... I don't know where I saved this file, so I'm gonna move this off screen so I can dig around without worrying about showing off something I wasn't ready to show off. Oh, maybe it's in my videos folder. That's usually where I put video editing shit. Oh, this is taking a long time to load. I don't have that much shit in this folder. There's Sylvie. Let's see, is the audio file in here? No, it's gonna be here. Oh no, it is in here. Here we go. Okay, so I have to censor my cursing because dumb. That's how the internet works now, I guess. So I was trying to think of what would be a fun censor noise that isn't just a beep. So I got some cat meows. Let's see where the first curse is.
Your life flashed before my eyes.
Surprise, motherfucker.
No, not 2 hands! I don't have the health for 2 hands!
Oh yeah, she's at half HP.
Fucked. It's a shame because I really like how much emphasis I put on fucked on this part, but alas, it has to be censored. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. Alright, it's S on Vegas. Right there. Right there. If I do this, it should... No, not there.
Oh yeah, she's at half HP. Now you do.
Let's get some kitty cat noises in here. Oh, is he? Okay. Let me crop this here. It's not that I doubt you, it's just like... I think this should be a good edit point there.
HP.
No. That's not what we want here. Nope. Hopefully one of these works for this. Oh, that one works. Okay. Let me clear out the extra space that I don't need.
Oh yeah, she's at half HP.
Let me unmute this for a second, because I can leave the, like, ED part of the word in there.
Fucked.
Let's see if that works.
Oh yeah, she's at half HP. Now you're doing fine. HP.
No, from over here.
She's at half HP.
I guess that works. I wish I could think of a better sensor noise than cat noises, but here we are.
Now you're doing fine.
Let's copy this one. Based on the audio, it looks like it's around here. Yeah? Am I doing Put it here. New copy.
Yeah?
Oh, there's the DM. Hello. I'm sorry that M has bullied you.
You know, it's just...
I told her not to, and she was like, it'll be fine.
Yeah? Am I doing fine? Yeah?
I am video editing. I did not bully you. Why do I doubt that, M?
She didn't really... She didn't really believe me. She just,
Pestered you? What do you mean? Like on stream, or?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you're muted, sorry. There we go. Talk?
The fish was delish, and according to you and Secretary Council
The
members,
Discord
it
feed
made
was
quite a dish.
muted, is what it was. Sorry.
Yeah?
Anyway, hi Sylvie. I said hi, but I was muted, apparently.
Yeah. But he's really quiet? That doesn't make sense, because when he was talking, his audio was at the same level as mine. Unless I'm super quiet.
I'm talking right now so that I can hear it, so don't talk.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I am slightly quieter than you.
Okay, I raised you up a touch, and it looks like now you should be the right volumes. Try again. Or don't.
Yeah, it sounds like we're about the same now.
Okay.
Am I doing fine?
I think.
Yeah? Am I doing fine? Am I doing...
Yeah, no, she didn't bully me per se, but she did wake me up from a nap, so
Oh, I'm sorry, hon.
it's okay.
Yeah? Am I doing fine?
Yeah? Am I
Doing fine?
Am I? Huh. Weird. In the same volume I always am.
I have the stream turned up all the way. Let me see.
Am I quiet?
No, you're slightly quieter. Yeah, I can hear myself fine, but you're a little quiet.
Okay, I'll raise myself a bit. Not an
Yeah,
issue.
You're very clear in Discord.
Well, yeah.
But not on the
Discord has
stream.
different sound levels. Hi, Noble.
I just had to double check that I wasn't. I didn't have it lowered in the volume mixer or something.
Yeah.
It's really, really hard for me to do this because I have to like.
No, I know, and you have to
tune
like
out
ignore my talking.
Yeah.
That's why I try to like if I talk, I say one thing and then I stop and wait. You can't decide what PS5 game to play. What options do you have? I know you told me last
I mean,
time.
you've
But I
only
don't
got
remember.
like what 3 options, so
Yeah, he's got about that much, but I don't remember what the options were.
I just love dunking on the PS5. Like, I wish it was good.
I mean, it would be if they made games for it.
Insert that one clip of where the guy's like, "Psych, that's the wrong number," and all of the guys around him are like, "Oh,
Oh! Yeah.
yeah."
You have 8 options. What are they?
Am I doing fine? Am I doing fine?
Yeah, it's a great one. It's a good meme. Let's see.
Yeah? Am I doing fine? Do your favor. Yeah? Am I doing fine? Do your favor.
Quiet Place, The Road Ahead, Monster Hunter Wild, Silent Hill 2, Resident Evil 7, Biohazard, Dragon Age, The Veil Guard, Elden Ring, Hogwarts Legacy, and Diablo 4. I say Monster Hunter Wilds, because then I can play with you later when you're further ahead.
Pick Resident Evil 7, but that's just me.
Well, that's 2 votes for 7.
I don't play Monster Hunter.
Well, you did like it for a little bit, but...
Yeah, well, I like certain elements of it, but not others.
The gameplay loop is not for you, though.
Yeah, it's too slow.
That's fine. Nothing wrong with that.
Elden Ring is also a good option. Elden Ring is always an option.
That's true. Do I want to put... I could put do me a favor as a full sentence, because I already did, like, each individual word here. But if I don't know. I could also just separate it. Let's see.
You need to put a drop shadow on that text.
Oh, this is literally just me putting the timing. I'm gonna change the font and all that after. It's not in the right spot or anything. This is just the timing aspect. If I get all of it done first, then it's easy to just quickly do, okay, all of them, this font, this, you know.
I heard Astrobot was Game of the Year.
Yeah?
Do your favor.
Nine Souls? What's that?
Indie games, those don't exist. Put a DLC on the list.
It's DLC.
Yeah? Am I doing fine?
Oh, I can't believe they put Elden Ring DLC as one of the 10 candidates for Game of the Year. That's just hilarious, man. I love the Game Awards. Such a mess.
I will say,
I hope
that Game Awards was great, though, because they had, like, the 2 old men Muppets dunking on them in the exact same way that we all do.
Yeah.
That was good, at least.
I hope the Game Awards never improve so that we can all continue to dunk on it forever.
Yeah, but they were like, we just watch it for the releases. What? We all know they bought their rewards. I'm like, this is good.
Isn't the Game Awards, like, at least partially funded by Sony, too?
I don't fucking know.
I'm pretty sure I read that somewhere. I was like, oh, that explains why all their trash movie games always win awards.
Hi, Vivi.
Yeah? Am I doing fine? Do me a favor. If I'm fighting the boss... Or if I'm fighting the boss... Shut the...
That's good.
the fuck up!
What kind of tea are you drinking today, Em?
What kind of tea did you drink earlier when it was tea time?
Black cherry tea.
Mm.
Funny you should mention that, Noble. I was at a gelato place the other day and they had matcha
That's
green tea
true.
flavored ice cream.
Yeah, you sent me a picture.
The boss...
Oolong. Oolong tea for M.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
I tried it and it was okay. I mean, it's not really the kind of thing that I go to get gelato for. Yeah, that's the one, Em.
Matcha flavored Kit Kats? Yeah, that's definitely a Japan thing. They have so many Kit Kat flavors over there.
I'd try it. Why not?
Fuck up!
Thank God for audio waveforms, making it easy clear where easy and clear to see where each word is.
Up about
See.
how
No, not really. Mostly because like I've done video editing for a long time. So when you're doing video editing, you have to listen to the same audio clip over and over and over and over, and it kind of desensitizes you to whatever you're hearing or watching. Plus, that combined with the fact that when I do voice work, I have to listen to my own voice, it doesn't really bother me anymore.
I always hated constantly hearing the sound of my own voice.
Everyone does. Like, it's a thing you have to get over if you want to do, like, voice stuff.
I apparently
I
sound like
hated
Kermit
mine
the
too,
Frog.
and then I got over it, and I'm like, I actually kind of like my voice.
Oh, well, you have a really nice voice. That's easy for you to say. I sound like
I
fucking
would
Kermit the Frog.
When I started voice acting, I would have vehemently disagreed with you. That's what I'm saying. Like,
That's funny
everyone
because when I first-
dislikes the sound of their own voice. You have to push past it, and then you realize, actually, my voice is fine.
That's not true. Some people love to hear themselves talk.
Yeah, those people love to hear themselves talk, not because they like their voice.
It's funny because when I first met you, like one of the first things I said to you was like you said something and I was like, you have a really good voice for that or something. I was like, you should do voice acting.
You told me, because I don't remember, but you were like, it's funny that you're doing voice stuff now, because I mentioned like, oh, you should do voice stuff, and I was like, I believe you. I don't remember. It's fun to do. Plus, I get to play with it when I do D&D stuff. My problem is that I sound like fucking Montana Max if you were nothing but a giant nostril. Hey, look. Most of the voice actors that people tend to notice are the ones that sound unique. So. Sylvie, you say that, but low and raspy is very, very much enjoyed in voice work. Some of my favorite voice actresses, I'm like, I love the rasp in her voice. It sounds so cool. No, I can't remember the last time I heard it recorded to know what it sounds like to other people. Yeah, that's part of the issue. Like when I'm doing voice stuff, I have to have headphones so I can have my own voice piping to me in one of the ears so that I can hear, okay, that tone is good, that tone is bad, because otherwise it sounds different.
I've heard your voice, Em. It's fine.
You've what? I'm sorry?
I said I've heard Em's voice. It's fine.
Hmm. Let's see. This should be the next word. Nope. That your voice is fine, he said. It probably doesn't help that I look like the personification of a loot goblin. I mean, hey, when it comes to voice work, your appearance doesn't matter. That's the nice thing about it. I think the thing that I do best is just sounding like a robot sometimes. That is a niche. That is a niche you could do. It freaks people out sometimes, like you're that good at it. I gotta hear that one of these days. Alright, let's see the timing on this.
Shut the fuck up about how I'm doing.
Close.
Shut the fuck up about how I'm
Okay, the how comes in way too quickly.
About how I'm doing.
There. Let's try this again.
Shut the fuck up about how I'm doing. Don't.
The voice is kind of like one of those robo announcer voices for oh, like the Siri voice. You know, like now boarding, you know? Yeah. I mean, that can be a helpful one. It's not easy to do that because it's very easy to not be monotone enough. You can ask Tranks. I've tried doing it a few times. He's like, why are you making it sultry? I'm like, I'm just trying my best.
It's true. Whenever you try to do a robot voice, you sound like fucking GLaDOS after losing the
After losing
the listener core.
Because it's hard to, it's hard to try to sound monotone because I have to try to not sound monotone just to do stuff, you know?
GLaDOS doesn't sound monotone.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Well, she does before, but after she sounds real different.
Because I'm a potato.
How are you holding up? Because I'm a potato.
I love it so much. It's so great.
Shut the fuck
Portal
up
2
about how
was
I'm
funny, and then it got overplayed.
What was, sorry?
Portal 2.
Yeah. But I mean, that's everything. That's all good content is overplayed. You haven't ever, well, okay, hang on. You haven't ever played Portal, as in Portal 1? Or you haven't played, like, any of them? Because Portal 1, while it is cool, you can really just, like, watch the final boss battle, because before that, there's not much.
I would
Have
still
you
recommend playing
seen
it.
Portal 2 gameplay?
I would recommend playing Portal 1 just because it's so short. Like, it's really
It is,
just
it's
like,
very short.
it's a sampler for Portal 2, basically, and it does get you...
It was
there's some
basically,
interesting
it was
stuff.
basically a demo of the Portal mechanic.
Yep. And I think Valve hired that guy.
Well, it was initially a different game for like a game jam type thing, and then Valve hired the people that did it.
I forget the exact lore of how it happened, but it's something like that, yeah.
Are you okay, baby? What's wrong? What is it, Mama? Do you need to go potty? You need to go outside? Yeah, she needs to go outside. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Oh, this shit again? Honey, really? Don't you think that if I wanted to buy viewers, I would have done it by now?
Joke's on you, she doesn't have any money.
I mean, here's the thing. If I wanted viewers that bad, I could probably afford to save up for it, but I don't. I want natural viewers. Not this fake ass shit. Alright, I will be right back.
Alright. He wants 10,000s of simps. I'm really kind of annoyed she's not here to react to that. I'm in danger. I mean, don't worry. Like, just put a bunch of messages in the chat so it scrolls up and she won't see it. It's all good. No, you want to live dangerously, Noble? Okay. All right. All right. It's your funeral. Of course you do, Em. Of course you want to see it. If I'm gonna die, it's okay. Maybe are you competing for the title of captain of the 10,000s of Sims army? Okay. Good luck. Good luck with that. I wish you all the best in your endeavor. Interesting. I did not know that. Did you know her before she started streaming, or did you just like happen to stumble in here one day? Okay. Okay, so you're like you're truly one of the original simps from like the bygone eras, the ancient times. A simp caveman.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
What did I miss?
Apparently Noble is your #1 simp. I didn't know this.
Yes, he is self-claimed. Become my first and so far only simp. I met Noble through the video game that I voiced in. I'm in the Discord server for there. Noble's one of my buddies from there. He was here when I got affiliate and could get subs, and he was my first sub. Also, I have cheesecake. I'm gonna get a bite of this.
I want cheesecake. Can you send me some by airmail?
Alas, this cheesecake is to be shared with the household, so I cannot.
Damn, unfortunate. Also, nice typo, M.
Shut the fuck up about how I'm doing. Shut the fuck up about how I'm doing.
Yeah, you missed an interesting conversation. You're just discussing your goal to build up an army of tens of thousands of simps with which to.
I mean, that didn't happen.
I'm not really sure what you would do. What would you do with tens of thousands of simps?
I would have income.
Shit, you're fuck. I didn't even think about that. Damn. All right.
Other than that, nothing.
I'm doing. I'm doing.
This is me we're talking about. Like, what else would I do with them? The same thing I do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
She would love and adore them for their money.
How I'm doing. How I'm doing.
There we go, that's better. That fixes what was bothering me. Now the bite cheesecake. Oh.
Don't jinx me. doing?
Does it feel weird to hear your own laughter in the background every time I hit play?
No, because I used to do this too, so I'm kind of used
That's
to it.
true, I forgot, yeah. It's impressive that I forgot, considering how proud I was of being the joke that got into your description.
Yep. Yep. I have a lot of funny video ideas. It's just like...
It's a lot of
time.
effort to edit them. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I just don't have time.
Like, I did most of this in like 2 days, and then I was like, I don't want to fucking finish it. And it's been here for a while.
Don't jinx me. Don't. Don't jinx. Don't. Jinx.
Finally, the last bit of subtitles.
What does your hat say? I have the stream in super duper low quality.
Hang on, let me double check the wording. Please be patient, I'm a little stupid.
A little.
Okay, well. Just because you've had the brain cell most of today doesn't mean you need to be mean about it.
Look.
It's me.
I think the brain cell might be on cooldown right now, honestly, because playing Sea of Thieves
On
with Stoner
cooldown.
Yeah, playing Sea of Thieves with Stoner is an experience. It's without you there to help me herd the cats, you know, it's like...
You mean without me there to get frustrated that when I ask him for a direction to turn in, he says left?
I don't know, it's just like, imagine being the only competent person on the ship, right?
I don't have to imagine, I've been on the ship with him!
Yeah, but I was there every single time, so...
Yeah, but there
like,
were several times where you were not on the ship because you were getting treasure, and we're both on the ship, and I have to deal with him.
Oh, true. Sea of Thieves is really good if you have people to play it with, and it's really trash otherwise. I just, that's my caveat.
Some people just like the sailing.
Yeah, I guess. I guess.
Oh my god. No, not two hands.
I don't know, I'm sort of one of those people that's like, the PvP just sort of is the game.
For two
Nah.
hands.
There's some, like, decent, like, PvE things in it, but most of it is, like, the PvP just is the game.
Yeah? Am I doing fine? Do
My
me a
favorite thing
favor,
is,
if I'm
like,
fighting the boss,
how angry people get when you steal things from them in the pirate game. It's like they read that thing from Disney World that says a good
be
pirate
fair,
doesn't steal other people's...
In real life, so the pirates we're getting stolen from would be mad too.
Right, but it's like they read that thing from Disneyland that says a true pirate doesn't steal other people's things and thought it was real.
do me a favor, if I'm fighting the boss, shut the fuck up about how I'm doing.
The great thing about Sea of Thieves is the only difference between you and someone who's good at the game is experience.
And
so,
skill. Yeah, like levels
Yeah.
just get you cosmetics. It doesn't change
Yep.
gameplay at all.
Yep, you don't unlock things by leveling. You level up by playing the game a bunch and figuring out how it works, basically. And because it's so weird in like how everything works, a lot of ways you can beat people at PvP is just by bamboozling them. Like if you can like think of unorthodox strategies and just outmaneuver people, it'll get you far in that game.
Do me a favor, if I'm fighting the boss, shut the fuck up about how I'm...
Nope, I did not mean to go all the way to the beginning.
They added a grapple gun to the game, so you can, you know how the harpoon
Ooh,
works. You can just
fun.
like, you can just harpoon yourself into goofy spots.
Mhm.
I'm fighting the
And they also
boss.
made it so that you can hang off the side of the ship to hide. So you sneaking onto people's ships is gonna be like,
Do me a favor, if I'm
It's
fighting
gonna
the
be like a
boss,
legitimate thing. You're gonna have to check for
what
people
the hell
doing
am
it,
I
because it's not like it used to be where it was kind of hard to do.
My God.
I wish it was easier to figure out what the like player numbers for Sea of Thieves are, but it's also many different random platforms. You can't really tell.
Yeah. Forgot this game has noise detection, so that any noise you make through your mic will capture as it's made by the character in game. That's funny.
Shut the f up about how I'm doing. Don't jinx me.
Oh, Monster Hunter?
My God.
No.
No?
No.
What game?
Ooh. Mm.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't know there was a Quiet Place game.
Me either.
Your life flashed before my eyes.
Three
It is a
movies.
movie, yeah. It's a movie, but yeah, I guess they made a game out of it. I don't know. Your life flashed before my eyes.
Oh my God. No, not two hands. I don't have that.
The first one is really good.
I've never seen any of them either. I honestly forgot that there was even sequels to it.
I've never seen the second or the third, but the first one was very, very good. Highly recommend.
Your life flashed before my eyes.
Surprise, motherfucker.
No, not two hands. I don't have the health for two hands.
Oh yeah, she's at half HP. Now you're doing fine.
Yeah? Am I doing fine? Do me a favor. If I'm fighting the boss, shut the f up about how I'm doing. Don't jinx me. My God.
Bird Box is so weird because, like, I don't know. I don't remember a whole lot about it. I just remember it being weird.
I mean, Bird Box was at least smart enough to never show you the monster.
That's true.
Because
Have you ever heard?
Quiet Place does it very quickly, but it still manages to freak you out because at some point you see the monster like kind of move parts of the side of its face to just become one giant ear, and you're like, oh, that's why it's so good at hearing shit.
Have you ever heard of Jeepers Creepers?
Mm-hmm. Only heard of it, though.
Yeah, that movie's really good, and then they show you what the monster looks like.
Like, I get wanting to show you the monster, but nothing is scarier than what we can imagine in our own fear.
Well, when he was just a big dude in a trench coat, it was kind of like, oh, that's kind of ominous. But then they show you his face, and he looks fucking ridiculous. It's like...
That's great. Let's see.
No, not two hands. I don't have the health for two hands.
Oh yeah, she's at half HP. Now you're doing fine.
Yeah? Am I doing fine?
I wouldn't really say it's a vendetta. It's just, I think that movie just gets infinitely worse the minute they reveal what the monster looks like. Like before that, it's pretty good. But
Yeah,
I remember,
it's easy
like,
to do it poorly.
I remember watching that movie with my ex, and like when we got to that part, I just burst out laughing, and she was like, "What's so funny?" And I was like,
Look at
him.
him.
He looks fucking ridiculous." And I couldn't take the movie seriously after that.
Does anyone in chat happen to have dyslexia? This is relevant, I swear.
All right.
Cool. I need to pick a font for these subtitles, and I need one that you can read comfortably. Because, like, I really like the cute pixel art ones I have, but they might be harder to read. Like, I've got... If I go over here... Like, I've got these over here that I like, but it doesn't help that the quality of this is not super great. There you go. Like, these are super cute, but, like, I don't know if they're hard to read. These are super cute. I don't know if they're hard to read. Let's see what we got here. Scroll through all my random fonts. That one's cute, but no. I have Doom fonts. I forgot about that.
Doom is a good game.
Could do Comic Sans subtitles. No, I'm not doing that.
Why not? Why not?
Because it bothers me.
But it's named after everybody's favorite video game character.
Yeah, that's the order that happened in.
Yes. I mean, look, all the children that grew up playing Undertale, like that is the order.
Well, yeah, but I'm not a child, so.
Did you grow up playing Undertale?
No.
Look up how long ago Undertale came out.
Not that long ago. It was like my second or third year of college. It was not that long ago.
I mean, I hate to be the one to have to tell you this, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah, I'm aware. I graduated high school like a decade ago. I'm fully aware, but it's still not that long.
Man, that's crazy.
I'm studying.
Studying?
I'm seeing the fonts that they're using. I'm studying my favorite VTubers and their short clips to see techniques for video editing and also the fonts they choose. Let's see, a non-Sonic one, because he's probably just going to use Sonic fonts. I've seen this font a lot. Wow, I can't type. Are you? Nope, I don't give a shit about your subtitle font. Fuck off. I am.
Honestly, I didn't even notice you left.
Well, she didn't say be right back. She lost connection. I miss you too, Kuno.
Yeah.
Maybe I can just Google it. Bro, is that the Lythero font? What? I mean, I guess, but it's not his font.
Not really. Nothing really happened.
Yeah, not really. I'm just looking up fonts. The little boring bit of video editing. But what is this a reply to? Feedback. Well, none of those are what I'm looking for. No, I'm not using that. Light arrow, what font do you use?
Oh. I'm not, honestly. I'm not watching anything right now. Why? What anime are you watching? Are you gonna try and sell it to me?
I mean, recommended Elfin Lead,
Yeah. Yeah, she did.
and you liked that one.
Elfin Lead is really, really good.
Here's the font. Wonderful. That's true. I still can't believe I guessed that on the first try.
I mean, if it's like, I don't know anything about it, so.
I have a DM. Back to editing. Oh, Chobits? Yeah.
I think I can see where this is going.
You trust me, it's worse than you think. I don't want a feather, I just want it to be like... Can you not just give me a solid outline? Because he's the main character in an anime. Accurate. Accurate. Can confirm.
Okay.
Maybe there's an outline video effect I can... Nope, Vegas just hates me. Becomes a harem anime? What, does he find more robots? In Chobits? Media generator text. Corbell 72. Corbell 72. Okay. So now, how does this look if I outline it? Does this look nicer? Oh, shit. Did not mean to do that. That's better. It's not all weird and fuzzy. Becomes a harem anime because there's a brief period where he's like, oh, but my landlady, my college teacher, and the girl at the restaurant where I work are all hot too. Of course. There's always a beach episode. It's an anime. Even non-harem animes have a beach episode.
That's true. Even fucking Avatar had a beach episode.
Avatar had several beach episodes when they were at the Ember Islands.
It only had the one that I could remember.
Well, they had like episodes where they were there, and then there's also like the Ember Island Players episode. Like any episode at Ember Island had them at a beach a good chunk of the time. I kind kind of like Amelie's subtitles, because they have like, you know, the white outline, but then they also have a black one around it, so it's like extra clear, the text on it. Yeah. Could be clunky depending on the font I use, though. Add in 20 seconds. Don't worry, you won't miss anything. I'll just be doing this. Okay, so they like to do color and then black outline. He likes to do white with a colored outline. And she's got a kind of blend going on here. No, come on. I want to go over here. Looks like the ad hasn't started yet. Weird. Anyway, yeah, it does actually get good eventually, but you have to sit through so much nonsense to get to that point that if you can't laugh at the embarrassment, I can't recommend it to you. Fair.
Oh, there's the ad. Oh, I actually got an ad. Shit.
Wow, it worked this time. Why must they make these horror games dark and grainy? I mean, they gotta be spooky. Alright, they got 3 minutes before they can see us again, so we'll just vibe.
I mean, if it was on PC, I would say turn off the film grain filter, but...
Alternatively, if you don't want to sit through the ad, switch to YouTube for the next 3 minutes and you'll still hear me.
Shit. Twitch ads, YouTube ads are also getting kind of ridiculous, though. Like,
yeah, but I can't force YouTube ads.
True. YouTube ads though are getting kind of like unbearable. If you're like,
you think I don't know that? I get hour-long ads.
Can you skip them at least?
Apparently some people have had hour-long ads that they couldn't skip.
Oh, this is what Brave Browser was invented for.
Yep. What do I want my subtitle color to be? I know yours is red. I don't know what mine is. No, if I'm doing that, then I should put the color on the outside. Or I mean on the inside. On the inside. Maybe I'll do a nice purple. That's a good one. Brave, well, Brave blocks, you know what, I just realized you probably can't hear me.
My ad is over.
Your ad's over? Okay.
Yeah.
Brave blocks all except for what they deem reasonable ads, because they do still want people to get the money, but like super obnoxious shit, they'll block.
They block YouTube ads.
Hmm?
It blocks YouTube ads.
Well, because YouTube ads are intrusive.
That's true. You can't really set when they'll appear.
With Twitch, I can at least say, hey, an ad's gonna come. Or if I have pre-rolls, you know it's gonna be a pre-roll. And then you don't get another. Yeah, because Brave blocks them.
Yeah, YouTube... I don't know. YouTube sucks. YouTube is a garbage platform. The sad thing is that there isn't really a good one though. Like if you wanted to like upload videos
nobody
or live stream,
can beat them out.
Well, no, they lose money on YouTube every year, but they're subsidized by Google, so it doesn't matter.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like Google can eat the losses. Nobody else can beat them out because the losses that they would inevitably get, they can't handle. I don't want to animate this. There we go.
Anyway, ad breakover. What were we talking about? Who's on first?
I think Amelie's subtitle methods are the way to go. Maybe, maybe not. This thumping music in game is not helping. No, the white's too bright. Maybe I do this. There's gotta be an effect to outline this. Like, I know that this shit is bare bones, but come on. Border, here we go. Pobrecita, you okay, baby? My poor girl.
I think you were talking about anime.
What the fuck? No, I don't want. Oh my god, this sucks.
I don't have any anime to talk about, unfortunately.
I guess unless I use a different program, which I will eventually, I'm gonna have to do either the Sayu or the Light Arrow. Me. Delete. Copy. Paste. Light Arrow over there. And then Sayu's got the color on the outside. Okay.
Yeah, cute robot girls are not enough to sell me on an anime just by itself.
You wouldn't enjoy Chobits.
What? So what do you know about it? Because you were like, oh, it gets so much worse earlier.
I didn't say it gets worse. I said it is worse, like, than the premise.
How?
I'm going to ask you this in as coded a fashion as I can, because I have not seen the show, so I don't know if this is actually true. The button to activate the robot, is it in a weird place? Like the main girl, specifically. Yeah, okay.
Okay. I think I could
I'm gonna mute myself because I don't want YouTube and Twitch giving me shit.
What? Why?
The explanation for why being the creator wanted her to find her special one, which is apparently
What? Okay.
yeah, that's a thing. So, you know. For YouTube, I mean. I'm just, yeah, it's great. Let's see. Sayu, Light Arrow. Much as I like the Light Arrow one better, Sayu's probably better for visibility. But not, I guess she was off when they initially did it. It's weird, man. It's fucking weird. Yeah, see? Told you. I will say that does give a very funny pun.
Yeah.
Oh, you poor thing. Oh, I'm not saying the whole series is horrible. I'm just saying, like, the premise, like, because Tranks was saying he could see where it was going. I was like, well, there's bits that are worse.
I just thought it was gonna be like, there's a lot of different things with that premise where it's like, oh, the main character falls in love with a robot. What's gonna happen? And like
Mhm.
almost none of them do anything interesting with it. I think the only thing I can think of off the top of my head that does anything interesting with it is like Ex Machina.
To be fair though, with Chobits, I believe in that world, they're already used as companions like that. So there wouldn't be a question of like, you're with a robot? So.
You should watch Ex Machina. It's a great movie. It's not just robot titties. I promise. Promise there's more to it than that.
There is some robot titties, but it's not just
There are robot
titties.
titties in the movie, but that is not all the movie is. It is so much more than that.
People, I will only say this once. If you learn anything from any stuff where people try to bang robots and it doesn't go well, don't stick your dick near moving gears. Just don't. You don't want to do that.
I mean, I feel like there wouldn't be, you know, I'm not gonna get into the.
You don't know, do you?
No, but
That's the point. You don't know. Oh shit, that's the wrong button. Oh. There you go. I can put the drop shadow on this one because I can actually see it. Oh, really? I couldn't remember. Then again, you know, I did establish I haven't seen it. I've just heard things. I was but a wee lass. And I heard the button thing and I was like, maybe I'm not gonna watch this. You know? So. When I first started watching it, I could practically hear Kuno over my shoulder like, everyone would just be banging them. That's the first thing they would be used for.
It is. It is.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I guarantee you, when we have like human-like androids in real life, that is the first thing they're going to be used for.
Of course we will. We have blow-up air dolls for that. Why would we not end up with robots for that?
I mean, it is the next logical step.
You're in a webtoon like that? I'm concerned, Sylvie.
Was it any good, Sylvie?
Well, that's relative. We like plenty of webtoons that you would probably not enjoy.
It's the better step. See, Noble's got it figured out. Noble knows where we're going with this.
Noble's also a self-proclaimed simp. What did you expect his reaction to be?
Well, you know, in the future, he's gonna be simping for robot girls instead of you.
That's fine with me. I don't want to sleep with anyone. What do you mean? I'm perfectly okay with this. Oh, really? Then maybe I like it.
Detroit Become Human,
You literally said last stream that you come here to get roasted. Like, I'm giving you what you asked for, Noble.
Detroit Become Human was I don't know. I feel like I had the same problem with Detroit Become Human as I have with like all of the like movies where there's aliens, and it's just like the humans are the bad guys. You're supposed to root against the humans, and I'm just like, but I am a human. Why would I do that?
Well, in Detroit Become Human, again, I haven't played it, but from what I know of, it was less the humans are the bad guys and more we can't just assume that because they are artificial, they don't count.
I feel like if there were actually androids on the level Detroit Become Human, people would treat them like people. You know what I mean? Because they look so realistic
Eventually,
in that game.
but initially no, because the whole
No.
point, at least based on the tech demo that created Detroit Become Human, the whole point was they were not intended to be that intelligent.
It doesn't matter. I mean, there's already people fucking falling in love with AI, and like our current
Right,
AI is extremely
right.
rudimentary.
But what I'm saying is that means there's also going to be plenty of people saying no, they don't really have feelings. It's all fake, and so
Right.
not everyone's gonna immediately be like, no, treat them like people. That's all. I'm just saying not everybody's gonna do it.
Right.
Oh, shit,
But
that's
like
not
what I'm saying
right.
is, what am I saying? Let me think here. So what I'm saying is that there's going to be a certain subset of people that just don't care. Because there are a certain subset of people that like they know that like they'll talk to like AI chatbots now, right? And like they don't care that it's not real. They don't care that it's not a real person because like it makes them feel some kind of way, right? It's going to
Yeah.
be the same thing when we have like androids.
Oh
It'll be
yeah,
the
no,
exact same.
100%.
Oh, the big. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what M's talking about.
Oh. Yeah.
I mean, was that not apparent in the show, but like from the beginning?
No,
I don't know, I
no,
haven't
like
seen it, so I'm
he,
just
like
gonna-
the character looked around and realized that, and it hit him, and like that moment of it hitting him.
Oh,
is-
okay. So like he realizes it for the first time.
Yes.
Like, oh wow, literally they're all with robots. Okay, I
Mhm.
get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I can see what you're getting at him.
Mm. 0.35. Yeah. Based on the premise, I wouldn't have expected it either. Yeah. Well, almost. 32. There we go. Did I not do a zooming effect on that? Huh. Should probably make the border thicker on this smaller text. Just a touch. There we go. Maybe one lower. Oh, it was by the same author as Muted? Oh, then I might actually like it. Muted was really good. I love their art style. Oh, Love Bot! I did start reading that one. I
That's
didn't get
such an
very far in,
unassuming-
but I forgot. I did start reading that one. Mostly because, like, the premise initially starts with a bot specifically made for that purpose, hence the name Lovebot, that is unintentionally sentient, and so when its owner goes to use it, it gets scared, and it, like, unintentionally kills him in fear, defending himself. And then there's a whole bunch of shit that happens because of that. I forgot about Lovebot. Wait, no. At least at the beginning, the part that I was reading was interesting. You'd probably have to read it somewhere other than Webtoon, though, because Webtoon absolutely loves letting you read something for free as it comes out, and then once it's done, locking all of them behind a paywall where you can only read 1 chapter per day for free. Which is annoying.
Of course, we don't recommend that you read it anywhere else other than Webtoon. That's...
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to give you any places where you could read it, even if you DM me.
Yeah, we would never do that. We don't support that kind of shenanigans.
Piracy is wrong. You wouldn't download a car.
Yeah, I totally wouldn't download a car.
Yeah, who would
not.
download a car? What?
Man, can you imagine like how cool it wouldn't be if you could download a car?
It'd be so boring to download a car. Like, what are you gonna
Man.
do? Drive it? To where?
Noble,
Work?
Noble, shame on you. Shame on you for being willing to download a car.
Where are you gonna drive your downloaded car to? Work? Just buy one.
Imagine having a job.
Look, you don't have to rub it in.
We'll drive the internet superhighway, searching for cyber justice.
I hate that I have to censor this.
Yeah,
Alas,
YouTube sucks.
the algorithm. It's not even just YouTube, it's TikTok too. TikTok is worse with censorship.
That's true. TikTok is worse. Watch that show M's talking about, or Ex Machina. Watch Ex Machina.
No, I'll be searching for Android titties. I don't think Chobits has Android titties. It has androids. I don't think it has their titties. It's not a hentai. Yeah, it's not a hentai. It's presented as like a romance anime. Yeah,
Okay, so it's not on the level of Elfin Lead then.
No.
I was surprised by the amount of nudity there was in Elfin Lead. Like, goddamn.
Well, it was meant to be fucked up, so.
Yeah.
What, they can't show nudity, but they can show people's heads exploding? Like...
I mean, it depends on. I don't know. Like, I wasn't as surprised by the gore, because I knew. Well, the opening scene.
I'm not saying
sets
that the gore would have been surprising. I'm just saying, like, if they can show brutal gore, I don't see why they would care about nudity.
Well, because some of the characters are underage. That's why.
Japan is less finicky about that than we are.
Facts.
At least in media. Is this red fine with you for your subtitles?
Fine.
Yes, no?
I said yes. Am I not coming through?
Oh, it must have cut out. My bad. Thank you. Trying to think of a joke about Mayu that won't get me banned. I can't help you there.
Don't touch that one, Em. Just don't touch that one.
Yeah.
God damn. Yeah, that scene in particular, I was surprised. Like, just how hard they went with it. I was like, oh my god. So uncomfortable.
Yeah?
I mean, I get that that's the point, but it's like...
Yeah. Doesn't mean you can't still be like, oh gosh, you know?
Yeah. So Em, the real question though is whose backstory flashback was harder to watch, Mayu's or Vueko's?
You found a really messed up one today? Oh yeah?
Yeah? Am I doing... Yeah? Yeah?
This is interesting. Mayu's made me
Yeah?
way more uncomfortable. That's just me, though.
Yeah? Am I doing fine?
It's called Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees.
I think I've heard of that. The Promised Neverland. I don't know what it is, but I think I've heard
Oh,
the
Promised
title.
Neverland is good.
What is it? What's it about?
It's about these 3 kids in an orphanage where they have like this very lovely, happy life. And every now and then kids are adopted and they get to go off and have wonderful lives with new parents. And then they find out actually they're being raised as cattle. And when a child is adopted, they're actually being sold for meat to a demon who wants to eat them.
Nice. That sounds like a great show.
It has an excellent premise. I don't know if it held up, but it was very, very popular because it had a really, really good start. At some point, you learn that one of the 3 protags, the caretaker for the orphanage, who she knows that, like, what's going on. Apparently, you find out that the caretaker for the orphanage is his biological mother, and he's just like, why? It was a horror mystery where a murderer lady investigates and tries to find out who has started killing people in her small town. Ooh, that sounds cool. Oh, it's not done? They started it a few years ago, so I thought it was done by now. Maybe the manga's done and the anime isn't.
What kind of comic is this, Sylvie? Is it a, is
It
it a
depends
webtoon,
on
or is
how
it-
much budget the animation gets.
Well,
but,
and if
yeah.
they're waiting for the manga to finish.
They
then
never
it's
wait
not
for the
finished
manga
yet.
to finish. If they've started it and the manga hasn't finished, they either do a Game of Thrones and make their own seasons, or they just stop. They don't wait.
Tragic.
Of what?
She's probably talking about Maiden Abyss. Hang on. The answer to that question is probably no, Em. Probably no.
It's a comic that has the kind of the same energy as everything Spine webtoon, at least in terms of the fact that the characters are all animals. Main character lady is a bear. Oh yeah, Trinks, you were reading Everything is Fine.
Yeah, is it done yet?
I'm gonna be real with you, because I stopped using webtoon. I don't know. I'd have to look into it. I'm sure there's at least been another season since we last looked. It hasn't returned yet? Well, hang on, because you don't know how long ago we last looked. The last time I looked... What was the last thing you remember, Trank, so I don't spoil for you?
I finished season 2.
You finished season 2?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I said.
So then we'd be waiting on a season 3. So is there a season 3, or is that what we're waiting on?
I mean, I'm not gonna finish it until it's like done.
No, I know. That's why I'm
Uh,
asking Sylvie. I know you're waiting for it to be completely done. I'm just curious because I'm willing to read it as it comes out.
I hate waiting like that because it's like, I move on to other things and I forget about it and then I have to start over and it's.
I mean, same, but that's why I have like 12 million different comics in the app that I read for, because every now and then it's like, it's update day. Here's 5 new things to read. See? You don't know how far we are. Yes, so there's more seasons. Ooh, more for me to read.
Have they started 4 yet, or is 3 the most recent one?
Well, she said only on 2, so probably on 4 now. 3 is the most recent? Okay, I got a whole season to read. Hell yeah. Yeah. Waiting for new episodes is agony. Yeah. That's why I have so many things that I'm reading, because I'll binge read the whole thing, I'll catch up, and then I'll be like, I still want to read stuff. So like every day I check my little comic app and I'm like, cool, I have 2 things to read today. I have 5 things to read today, and I just catch up.
So I don't have an official answer to your question, M, but season 1 came out in 2017. Season 2 came out in 2022. So you can do the math on that. You're better at math than me.
It's funny because I made it. Well, I didn't know that.
Honestly, I forgot. I just know you're better at math than me.
Apparently because she's Asian.
Peak 2027, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh well. It is what it is. Find some new anime to watch in the meantime.
Mm-hmm.
You do need to finish Endrunners. It's so good. I don't really have one that I can recommend, like, as far as that we can watch it together, because neither one of us has seen it, but I mean, you can watch Vampire in the Garden.
Ooh, Apothecary Diaries. Yeah, I've been meaning to watch that one too. Main character's great. I want to watch the new DMC anime so bad, but every time I'm going to, I see someone in like the DMC Discord server shitting on it, and I'm like, I just want to watch it without dreading anything. Let me like things.
Shitting on it? Like, is it bad?
I don't know, because I don't want to find out without watching it. And so I keep like, I'll see some people, because the problem with going off of the fandom for DMC is because the DMC fandom is insane and we are polarized on a lot of shit.
I can sort of imagine that because I know DMC 5 brought in a lot of new people.
Oh no, it's not even that. If you go on Archive of Our Own, the main website that people tend to go to for fan fiction, over 90% of the fan fiction is incest. Robot. I'll wait till my stuff fixes.
Okay, I can hear you until the stream is broken.
Yeah, I'm giving the stream a second. I can see the bit rate going crazy.
Here, I'll hit F5.
There we go. 90% of the Devil May Cry fanfiction on Archive of Our Own, the primary site people like to look for, is incest. Shipping either the twins or one of the twins with Nero. It's weird. It's so weird. I hate it. I have to put 5 million fucking filters just to not see it when I'm looking for standard fanfiction.
Weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Sparta cest is terrible. And yes, there's a term for it. That's how common it is. But that's why I can't really trust anyone's opinion on whether or not it's good. Not that I would want to, because I want to experience it for myself. But the problem is, if I see people's reactions to it, it's going to preemptively color how I see it. So I've been trying to avoid it, but I kept running into it to the point that I'm not active in that server right now. I've completely muted it so I can watch it. No, yaoi, I expect. Incest yaoi is never that popular in a fandom. The only reason it's that popular in the Devil May Cry fandom is because the main characters are all related to each other. If there were more characters that weren't related to them, there'd still be plenty of yaoi, but less incest. Don't need that. Do I need that? No, I don't need that. Okay.
No, not 2 hands.
Well, yeah, like I'm saying, the yaoi is not the issue. The incest is. Right, like, if I'm looking for a DMC fanfiction, it's family shit. Because holy fuck, all they ever do is fight. Let them hash things out for once.
No, not 2 hands. I don't have the health for 2 hands.
Oh yeah, she's at half HP. No, you're doing fine.
Yeah?
I need to lower the volume on that cat noise. Where is it? No, I'm too high up. Right, but what I'm saying is, like, that's not morally reprehensible. Fuck is the cat meow? Is it this? Did I zoom in that much? Oh no, that's the... It's over here. The bright side of AO3 is at least you can filter it out. Fanfiction.net just told you, hey, good fucking luck. Everything is in a pile and you gotta dig through it. Oh, that's valid. Yeah, that's too loud. That's way too loud. There's not that many though. Like, that's why. A lot of them were excited to use V, and then they found out he was just virtual.
Most of the characters in DMC are related to each other.
Mm-hmm.
So this sounds like a what were you expecting kind of situation. I barely know what you guys are talking about, to be fair, but
Who the fuck is Vincent?
I don't know who any of those characters are.
Kratos is from DMC4.
Oh,
That's
right,
Kyrie's
yeah,
brother.
Okay. Right, yeah, I remember
Modius
him.
and Ball, I know, are specifically from the anime, which not everybody has watched. Vincent, I assume, is also from the anime, which not everybody has watched. I have not watched it. I only know that Modius and Ball are in the anime because we have someone in the Discord server who absolutely adores them. If you're going purely off the games, the only other male characters you have are like Morrison. And he's there at the beginning of 5, and that's it.
I have a feeling that most of the people that play DMC, or that are fans of DMC, have only played the games.
Here's the thing. We're not talking just about DMC fans. We're talking about DMC fans that would write and read fanfiction.
You know what? That's
which is a
good
much more
point, yeah.
niche category. I still haven't seen the original anime, so I don't know who the fuck the motorcycle guy is. I've read the novel for one, which was really good, but like I haven't watched either of the animes yet.
I just played the games. I thought they were fun.
You're just here to kill demons. That's fine.
I'm just here to kill demons, man. I am the
There's look. There's
incarnation of
nothing
Doom
wrong
guy.
with that. You enjoy that.
I know. I wasn't saying that you were. Didn't think you were saying that there was anything wrong with it.
Which one? I'm curious.
It's probably either 1 or 5.
Could be 4 or 3.
Or 2.
Couldn't be any of them other than 2. No, it couldn't be 2.
It couldn't
No,
be 2.
nobody recommends 2. That's not to say that nobody plays 2, but nobody recommends 2. Yeah, it's a game series.
Poor him. She probably has no idea what the hell we're talking about.
She literally said, I have no idea what specific thing you guys are talking about.
It was 2!
You played the worst one!
Get fucked. Sorry about that.
You played the worst one of the series because we don't talk about DMC Devil May Cry.
Oh, yeah. You know, to be honest, I forgot about DMC Devil May Cry.
Everybody wants to forget about DMC Devil May Cry.
Not me. I think that game's fucking hilarious.
Well, yeah, because you can play
I'm not
it
a
and not
fan.
be annoyed.
Well, I thought it was funny when it came out. I was like, because I was not a fan of Devil
Yeah,
May
because
Cry.
no, you thought it was funny because you were like, "There's no way they're taking it seriously." They were taking it seriously. He was
Yeah, it's
basically a
funny.
guy who wanted to get revenge for his brother that was killed by a red-eyed demon, and Dante tried to stop him. And at the end of the episode, Dante challenged him to pool to see if he'd buy him dinner. Oh yeah, I've seen the clip of him going, "You'll buy me dinner." Oh god, that's the worst one.
Yeah, DMC2 is bad.
It's not.
Play
It's not
any,
good.
Play any of the other games before
The
DMC2.
director for DMC2 literally made Dante way more boring because he didn't like him being wacky and crazy when that was what everybody liked about Dante.
The crazy thing is, he wasn't even really that wacky in the first game. They doubled down on it in 3.
No,
because
he was
people
only like
enjoyed it.
he just had like witty one-liners, you know, like an action movie protag.
Yeah. but
And
he
then they
wasn't
took that
wacky.
away.
And then they doubled down on it in 3, and 3 was the one.
And it was great. And we were like, you know what?
Yeah.
Good decision. Yeah, DMC at least has gameplay. I can at least give them that. DMC2 is not fun to play.
See, I actually like, as much as I can agree, knowing what little I do about the plot of DMC, like, I get that it's worse, but goddamn, the over-the-top edginess is just so funny. It's
Well,
so
like, here's the thing.
funny.
It can be bad and enjoyable. They're not mutually exclusive.
My favorite thing is
But it
still
is
Dante,
bad.
like, my favorite thing is still Dante walking past the guy drinking fucking soda
Those
and
things
just
will kill
smacking
you
at
with the soda
like, those
can."
things will kill you.
Yeah.
What a dick. That's like some shit I would do if I had like 0 inhibitions.
You're almost there, to be fair.
I'm almost there. Yeah, I'm always making fun of Stoner. for
Really,
smoking
it's less
cigarettes.
an inhibition issue and more you just don't want to interact with people. In that
Correct.
specific one.
Correct.
In that specific case. No, because Shadow the Hedgehog edge levels were at least trying to cater towards children. So, like, they had limits they could deal with.
I would almost do it. I'm just. It's not worth getting in a fight with somebody over it. They want to drink crappy beverages and shorten their lifespan. They can go right ahead and do it. That's their decision.
That shit'll kill you.
That shit'll kill you. I was one of the people when I saw that fucking the bit at the beginning where the white wig falls on his head and he goes not in a million, years, throws it away. I was laughing so hard because I was like, oh my god, Devil May Cry fans are gonna hate this shit so goddamn
Yeah,
much.
I did. Fuck you. But you know what? He was right. Not in a million years. 10 years, though. Go fuck yourself, DMC Devil May Cry. Dante is the gayest cowboy. I've only beat it once. I haven't touched this. I mean, I'm amazed you even beat it. It's not good.
Yeah, DMC. So my DMC journey was I tried DMC 1, got to the underwater first-person shooter segment, and went, what the fuck is
no.
this? And then I
That's
dropped the
valid.
game, and then I was like, I'm gonna go play DMC 2 instead. I think I made it through one mission, and then I was like, okay, DMC 3.
It's really funny because, like, I completely get quitting because of the underwater section. It was horrible, but it's also such a tiny, tiny portion of the game. Like, there's like
Yeah.
2 parts of it and then never again.
Well, so here's the thing. DMC 1 is not a bad game, but I'm very bad at it.
It's not
So,
a bad
like,
game, but it is very dated.
It's really hard.
It's
I've
dated
seen-
and it's really, really kind of held back by their insistence on the Resident Evil camera.
Well, they couldn't change it. That was like something I feel like they would have changed if they could. It's just they didn't, because they had to rework it from being a Resident Evil
Yeah,
game.
because
I
it was
feel like
originally Resident Evil 4. Like, I get why. I'm not faulting them for it. I'm just saying that kind of makes the gameplay a little harder.
Yeah, no.
So.
I've seen videos of people beating it with all S ranks without taking any damage. So like, obviously it's something that you can get good at.
Mhm.
And like watching them play it and do that is fun. So like, I can imagine like if you're that good, then you can have
Yeah.
fun with it. But I'm not that good, and I don't care.
Yeah,
to be.
no, well, honestly, you have 2 options as an introduction for Devil May Cry. My recommendation is 3.
3 is chronologically the first game in the series. Yeah.
3 is chronologically the first game in the series. It's the one that made the series what it is today. And it's really fun. Like, character personality-wise, gameplay-wise, it's very fun. The
I'm gonna be
other
honest.
option is 5, but I'd still say go with 3.
Yeah. I would-
5
I
is
would
what
say
got
3.
me into the series, but that's because the character, like the writing and character development in 5 is really, really good. And I had already known like some stuff about 1, 3, and all the other others. So with the context of the previous games, seeing 5, I went, this is really good. I want to play all of them. But I highly recommend 3. 3 probably is the best. The only way that 5 moves past it is just because it's newer, so it's polished and more comfortable.
The only
Like, that's
problem I have
the
with
only way
3
I'd say 5 like beats it. It's just more comfy to play.
The only problem I had with 3 was that all the environments are really boring
I mean, fair. You are in a stone tower. Not much
for the
happening.
entire game. Yeah.
Oh, and a quick note. 5 is more fun if you played 3.
Correct.
The
It's more fun if you
fucking
played 3 and 4.
yes. Well, partially because a key character to 5 is introduced in 4, and partially because there are a few callbacks in 5 to 3. Like the King Cerberus nunchuck scene. Frame for frame. Oh yeah, because the anime's releasing there on sale. So yeah, you could probably get the collection for 1, 2, and 3. Or just get 3. And then 4. 5 goes on sale a lot, so. I still need to finish Bloody Palace.
Good luck. That shit is hard.
Tranks, I'm a Virgil main.
Oh.
He's
Well,
a
have
blender
fun.
on crack. Like, what do you
Have fun,
mean?
have fun completely stomping the entire game then.
Well, no, I struggled. I got, like, close to the end, and I struggled a little bit. But I'm super rusty now. So, even with Virgil, I probably wouldn't be able to do shit. I gotta play it again. Devil May Cry is so fucking fun. I gotta... part of my problem is, like, I like Dante conceptually, but I know that if I try to combo with Dante, I'm gonna move past the weapon I want to switch to and then have to cycle all the way through them. With Virgil, if I pass the weapon I want, I can go backwards. There is a backwards button, because he doesn't use guns.
Oh, that's true. Shit.
And with Nero, I'm really, really bad at working out which devil breakers to bring and when to
I like
use
Nero.
them. I just use them to blast the shit out of bosses, usually.
Pretty much. I never was like good at DMC 5, honestly. Like I just
I
wasn't.
mean,
good
here's the
with any
thing. In the grand scheme of DMC games, I am also not good at 5. But I'm okay. I can freestyle a little bit.
I mean, yeah. I just want to actually beat Nobody May Cry. I'm gonna have to sit down and like find some time to do that. Nobody May Cry.
Dude,
is
we
so
should do some
fucking
Devil
fun.
May Cry 5 co-op. That'd be fun.
I'll pass. I'll pass on that.
Why, you mad? I'm gonna take your kills.
Probably.
I will.
I
No,
feel like
I'm
I'm just gonna. I feel like if you're Virgil, I'm just gonna be watching you have fun, chilling
No.
in the background.
Because keep in mind, I can't run.
True.
So literally the reason why I end up stealing kills is because sometimes I have to do that because I can't run in. I lose concentration if I do that. So usually the people I'm playing with get to the demons way before I do, and I have to pick a target. He's fun as hell though. But yeah, at least in 5, the way that the demons spawn, they don't group up enough for one person to just take all the enemies. They're kind of spread out a bit. Dude, have you seen videos? Oh, you probably haven't, but have you seen videos of people comboing with V? Like people that are good at V?
Yeah, I have.
That shit's
have.
fucking crazy.
I've
Like,
seen,
I'm in the
pretty
corner
good
just
combo
like, let me
videos.
let my pets fight for me. Meanwhile, they're in there stabbing things with a cane occasionally, like actually using V himself, and I'm like, how in the fuck?
Just have to get good.
I will say it would be very funny if we played co-op because you just hear, oh, I need to heal, and then you turn around and there is a floating goth twink because I need to heal by using World of V. We've only got half an hour left in stream, so I think I'll just close this and we can just do just chatting and vibe. So V is who I'm referring to. For spoiler reasons, you can do a move as Virgil that will make V appear and he will attack a bunch of stuff and do damage. And when you do that, when V disappears, you regen health. That's like the main way that Virgil can heal himself, because when he's in Devil Trigger, unlike Nero and Dante, he doesn't heal. So that's how you heal, is through World of V. Let me just pop over here. There we go. Why is my tail up? Jeez. And wants to know if you've seen Berserk or heard of Berserk.
Yeah, I've heard of Berserk. I've never seen it. I know it's like really fucked up.
Yeah. You're looking at a list of disturbing anime. Yeah, that's the best way to find ones he'll like.
Of course it is. What else could it be?
Yeah, honestly, I don't know what you expected. Yeah, Apothecary Diaries looks really cool. I've been meaning to read it. I've just seen some clips. Let me get rid of my hat. Yeah, to be expected.
Yeah, Elven Lied is pretty fucked up.
Then what, Elfen Lied or Berserk? Yeah, Monica is to be expected.
Yeah, Monaco is pretty fucked up too. It's definitely lighter than those other two, but yeah, it should be on there. I feel like.
Mm-hmm. I agree to disagree. Made in Abyss is bad.
Made in Abyss is kind of a lot. It's kind of a lot.
Yeah. For Promised Neverland to be more fucked up than that, I don't know about that.
I mean, I'll die on the hill of Made in Abyss being a good show, but like...
Oh, no one's arguing that it's bad. It's just a lot.
Yeah, no, it's a lot.
Like, it's known
good.
because it's good, but it's just a lot. Why am I so drowsy?
Late.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I told you, Tranks. I've clearly already, you know, established that half an hour from now the stream's ending.
Yeah.
Because my grandmother and her boyfriend are here to visit, their guest room shares a wall with mine. So past 9, I have to be quiet. So I'm ending the streams an hour early until they go back.
Right, okay.
Just
That wasn't where I
letting
thought
you
you
know.
were going with that.
What about the time thingy?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. I mean, I can guess where you thought I was going with that, but of course not. What?
I don't know. People are weird.
Oh yeah, I started working on I can't remember the last time something had me go from sad tears to happy tears.
Yeah.
I started working on the Ace Attorney objection redeem. I've actually made some good progress on it.
Wait, so we can object to things you say?
Not yet, but when I'm done, yes. Complete with Phoenix himself smacking the desk and pointing at me.
Nice. I feel like we'll be using that
And
one
a
a lot.
text box with him saying it. That's the bit I'm working on. Because the way I looked up how the little blips for the audio in Phoenix Write work. And what they'll do is on commas and periods where normally like someone would pause, they actually do have a brief pause in the blips. In order to replicate that, I have to have a way for the code to see where those are and recognize which words need to pause after them. I got that part working.
Nice. Good job.
So it now recognizes commas, periods, exclamation points, and question marks as spots that need pauses. It marks down which words in the sentence have that. I'm gonna snooze this for a second because I'm in the middle of explaining something. It recognizes which words have that, and then it puts them into an array variable so that I have the number of each word that requires that. So now I just have to set up the part of the code that checks how many characters are in each word and pauses on the words that need them, which checking for the periods and shit was harder, so that shouldn't take too long. But I'm so happy it worked. I was like, there's no way this is gonna work. And it fucked up a little bit. I was like, damn it. And then I checked, but the variables were all right. And I was like, oh, yes. And insert clip of Dexter's laboratory. Success. I was very happy my code worked.
Who wins
And
in
if
a
I
fight,
manage to get this
Dexter?
working, then I can do a lot more silly, fun stream stuff.
Who wins in
I-
a fight, Dexter
Have
or
I
Jimmy
shown
Neutron?
you Shindigs before?
Probably.
That he does a lot of like really interactive streams.
Oh yeah. No, I've seen him.
His
yeah.
most recent thing, he remade Papers, Please as a game for his stream.
Please
So
send me
his
that.
viewers, his
DM that
viewers,
to me.
huh?
DM that to me, please.
It's so good. So he's like doing Papers, Please, and his viewers can redeem to like make a passport and be one of the people coming in. And then there's also a second screen that has 3 judges, and those are also the viewers, and they'll change the rules for who can and cannot be let in. And then he was like messing around with this guy Doug. So Doug declared
I love Doug. He's so funny.
Doug Nation declared a trade war with Shindigtopia.
Okay.
So
yes, please send this to me.
anytime someone mentioned Shindigs in his chat, they were told that they were timed out and told that they had to pay a single bit before they could keep typing. And so Shindigs did the same, where anytime Doug was mentioned, they get timed out. It's so funny. Let me find it. I'll get specifically the clip about the trade war, but then I'll also link you like because most of the stuff that they show is in shorts because it's like little bits from the streams. But he does have a full video about the Papers, Please one.
Okay. Yeah, just send me whatever. Doug Doug is fucking hilarious. Sylvie,
Here we
please
go.
tell me you've seen...
Doug Trade War.
Sylvie, please tell me you've seen the video where Doug Doug tries to get ChatGPT to beat Pajama Sam.
No. I've seen plenty of
Wow.
clips from him, but I haven't seen that one. Okay, so here's the first one. Doug Nation comes in peace.
Okay.
And then there's Doug Trade War, which has a clip of him saying it. And then if you want to see the other shorts, they're on there. They're very easy to see. So I'll just link you the video he made that's like highlights of that stream.
Yeah, okay. I'll,
Yeah, but like I would
I'll check it out.
love to do shit like this because it's so wacky and fun. And I don't mind putting the time in to code it because that gives you so much entertainment. But we don't necessarily have enough people for it to be worth it because if we have one person, it's only gonna last so long, you know?
Yeah.
So for now, I'm just doing like little redeem ones because those are still fun.
Man, now
Oh
I'm,
yeah, I
now I'm
forgot.
thinking...
He did a video where he set it up so that Twitch chat has to run on treadmills to power the stream. So if the chat gets too slow, the feed of the stream starts getting shitty. Not even headphones. Like he's done some crazy shit. He did a spelling bee where they had to like vote for which letter would be spelled next for the spelling bee. Like he's done so many crazy things. But yeah, I love his stuff. It's so creative. It's really fun. Yes, the chat-led D&D game. They sold one of their party members for alcohol. They sold the wizard. And Shin had him come back as a final boss. Like, what D&D game? This has been my illusion the whole time.
Is this Shindigs did this or Doug Doug? 'Cause Doug Doug
Shindigs.
also did one. Okay.
Oh, thank you. I was, in fact, slouching. Thank you. He did a Helldiver stream where, using the same program he does to do all of these things, he set it up so that he had redeems for each arrow key, and there were stratagems that the chat could call in. And the Australia stratagem turned the entire stream upside down.
Of course it did.
He even has a
Everything's
video on
upside
how
down.
he made it. So like if you wanted to do it, you could do it yourself because he chose. He's got a video, teaches. It's great. And a lot of the time when he's making these, he'll make them on stream. So you can like learn how to do it yourself. I love his stuff. Oh yeah, during Christmas, he set up stuff so that his chat could play instruments, and they went caroling on other people's streams. Like people would be like, "Hey, are you cool with this?" And they'd be like, "Yeah, sure." And so the streamer would show the feed, and the feed was set up to look like it was through a doorbell. I gotta find the compilation of that one because that one was great. Shindigs caroling stream. Let's see. No, that's not the one I want to share. There's a specific one I want to share. Okay, I'll put this one in chat real quick, and then I'll send it to Tranks for later.
Shit, okay. Alright.
My
Cool,
favorite
thank
part of
you.
the Christmas caroling thing is whenever he would finish caroling with the chat, he'd be like, you know, thank you so much for letting us come on here. Which instrument was your favorite and which one do you think could improve? And whenever the person said one, it's like, oh, you know, the triangle was iffy. Then he would go, all right, triangle. You have been judged lacking. Goodbye. And he'd like do an effect like they were Thanos snapped away. It's so good. I love his content. It's always fun. I was on one of his streams just once while he was just doing a goofy thing while waiting. It's so much fun fucking with his text-to-speech and having the little peepos say shit. It's just a blast. His streams are so fun. I gotta figure out how he gets the paper plays passports going. Because I can figure out the code for making things pop up and go into the right spot and all that. Like, that makes sense. I forgot he scraped Doug's chat to get usernames for people who were Doug Nation. I forgot about that. But I gotta figure out how he generates like the passport images and text. I know he uses a lot of source clones. So like he has a source that would be like the passport and it has all the text and that changes, and then a source clone will pull it onto the screen. But I gotta figure out how he does the text stuff.
Oh, there's an ad.
He does have a tutorial for like a membership card thing, which is kind of similar. So I could probably use that and then go off of it. But yeah, no, his stuff's great. Real clever. Good night, Em. There's a new outfit with ram horns. I need that. You can make so many good outfits with that. Need. I require the fashion. Are we talking like the cute little like spiral ram horns where it like curls into the head kind of? The outfit summons sheep. That's gonna be great for materials, actually. I'll have to try for that one. Be nice to not have to go randomly find some frickin' sheep. Oh, well, now what's the point? I need the wool for my clothes. I must be fabulous, and I cannot be fabulous without clothes. And the materials for them. God, I gotta stop yawning.
Yeah, make me tired.
I can't help it. Fabulous. Na, 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 na. I want fabulous.
Stoner's ever gonna beat Dark Souls 2?
Hmm?
Do you think Stoner's ever gonna beat Dark Souls 2?
Maybe. It's not a definite yes, but maybe. I mean, he already was willing to give up on his fisticuffs run, so that means he's willing to shift things around for the sake of playing. So.
Someday I'll manage to convince you into playing Dark Souls 2, and it'll be glorious.
I mean, I'm willing to play all three.
Well, the first one is the only one I'll say is a must play. The other ones,
Yeah, no, I'm aware of that.
The third one is a must play if you like the story. The third one has the best story.
I mean, I find it interesting. I'd have to, you know, look it up. Because God knows I won't be able to follow what FromSoft is implying to me. But I do find it interesting. So I'd probably like to.
Svati Vidya has you covered.
Mm-hmm.
Also me. Like, I'll be there if you ever do stream it. And I'll be, like, dropping little lore bits the whole way through, I'm sure.
a helpful thing will be... Because from what I've heard, 3 has, like, a lot of callbacks to, like, 1.
It does.
Yeah. So
There's
it'd be,
callbacks to 2 as well.
it'd be helpful for stuff like that, where like it could be a story callback that I maybe don't realize, and you're like, "That's that thing." And I'm like, "Oh, no way," you know?
Yeah. I'm just looking forward to Halloween, personally.
Oh yeah, what was I gonna? Silent Hill, right? Silent Hill 2. 2?
Yeah, you don't have to play Silent Hill 1 to understand Silent Hill 2.
I know that
But
they're like self-contained.
Yeah, well, Silent
But
Hill 3
I've
is a
also
sequel to
like
Silent Hill 1.
seen. I also like know what happens in 1. So
Yeah. Well, Silent Hill 2 has nothing to do with it, but Silent Hill 3 is a sequel to Silent Hill 1, which I haven't played yet. I'll get around to it eventually. But 2 is a masterpiece and is a fantastic game.
I've got quite a few games I gotta play on stream, but every time stream day comes, I'm like, I don't feel like playing that right now.
Spin the wheel.
No, not like I don't know what I want to play, but like the ones that I would play on stream, I don't feel specifically like playing.
Yeah.
And I don't want to just force myself, because if I force myself, the stream is less entertaining, because I'm not actually enjoying myself. And you can probably tell that I'm not actually enjoying myself. So, only so much I can do. Oh, I have a message. Oh, Sylvie, those horns are so cute! Do they glow, or is it just like an effect from the video? I love the braid, too. Very Bo Peep, which I guess they're probably going for. Yeah, I saw. They're so cute. I haven't played Love Nikki. I mean, not Love Nikki, Infinity Nikki in so long. There's probably so much more shit for me to do. But I also just really need to play Star Rail, because I need to get Casterus before she's gone. I want her so bad. She's so cute. But man, MiHoYo really hates me this patch. Casterus is available. The rerun banner is a triple rerun with 2 characters I want to pull. Fugue, because I never got her and she's great for Acheron. And then there's Acheron herself, who I'm trying to E6. And then and on top of it, I'd probably want to get at least Castorus's light cone, which I can't do. I'm a Tingyun main, I know. Yeah, well, like, here's the thing. I'm an Acheron main. Acheron is my best built character. She's my one character where all the traces are maxed. I fucking adore her because I love Mei in every MiHoYo game that she's in. And I got her and I was so excited, and so I was determined. I was like, okay, I really want her E6, so every time she reruns, I'm gonna pull and try to get an Eidolon for her. But this time Castorus is here, so I can't get both. I have to pick. So I have to go for Castorus, which means I'm missing out on the Eidolon for Acheron. Oh, you're gonna be happy then, because Jingliu is in the group that's getting buffs soon. It's Jingliu, Blade, I don't remember who else. I think maybe Fushuan? Let me check. HSR buffs. I love her too. I got her just for Amelie because I love her voice work and like her stuff is fun, but she's also just really fun. HSR character buffs. Let's see here. Apparently we have leaks, but like I don't really care what the buffs are. I'm just trying to see who's getting buffed.
Man, I'm hungry.
Go get some food. Stream's ending in like 2 minutes anyway.
I actually do need to because there's no food in my house, so I kind of have to go buy something.
Go get some food. We'll talk to you another time.
Yeah, I'm out of here. I'll see you around.
Bye.
It was fun.
Okay, so in 3.4, Silverwolf, Blade, Kafka, and Jingliu are getting buffs, which I'm very happy about because I like Jingliu and I use her, but I adore Kafka. And she's still kind of viable because you cannot have a dot team without Kafka. So her getting buffed makes me very happy. I do have Blade, but I haven't built him. I'm probably just gonna use him as like a support for Castorus if I get her. I got in to the last session of the closed beta, and so I was super hype. I was having fun with it, and when they let you play Kafka at the beginning of the game, I was like, I'm getting her. I don't care, I'm getting her. And so I saved up, I waited for her, she came, I pulled her, and I was like, awesome. And then literally the next pull after I got her, I got E1. I got 2 of her in a row. My dedication was rewarded. I don't have her light cone, but most of that's because you don't necessarily need it. She had and has a lot of good free-to-play options, so I was like, I'm not gonna go for her light cone. Her light cone is really like best if you want to go like pure speed Kafka, which maybe I will do at some point, but no. So I wanted Kafka. And then I saw Black Swan was coming out, and before we knew what her gameplay was going to be like, back when we had only just seen her picture, I was like, I want that one too. And then I found out she's for dot teams. I was like, awesome. And then I got her too, so I have both of them on a team. I never had a double 5-star pull outside of Shilanen's weapon on her banner in Genshin. Well, you know, that's nice though, because Genshin, without the weapons, like what's the point in having the character? It's so dumb. With Starrail, I do appreciate how many 50-50s I've won. I think my record was like 6 50-50s in a row that I won. Like I have Acheron, her light cone, Aventurine, and his light cone, all from the patch when they came out. Like it's good. It's good. I like Starrail. Starrail's nice. Especially now that if you get Especially now that they've made it so that like Sela and Blade and Fushuan can be swapped out for some of the general 5 stars for if you lose a 50-50. And then if you have a 5-star at E6 and you get like another duplicate or 2, you get the currency that lets you get a free 5-star. Like, that's nice. That's good. You won a lot and you stopped playing for a while after you lost it on Robin's banner. Ooh, that's a rough one to lose it on. Yeah, I got lucky with Robin. I think... I don't remember who the banner after her was. I know Boot Hill was her same patch, but like the next patch, I don't remember who was the patch after. Robin patch. Robin was 2.2, HSR 2.3. Who was 2.3? Ah, 2.3 was Firefly and Jade. Yeah, I didn't care about Firefly. I did try for Jade and I didn't get her. I think I failed the 50-50 on that one. Hey, you got Boot Hill though. He's hunting down the IPC. I love the way he rides. Alright, well, it's 9 o'clock, so I should hop off. But thank you everybody for coming to hang out. I hope you had a good time, even though the visuals of the stream, there wasn't necessarily much happening. And it was really just like a just chatting stream while I work in the background. Don't be surprised if you see more of those on non-stream days, just because there are a lot of days where I'm just working on things and I just don't stream it. But yeah, if you didn't mind that, I'll probably do them more when I don't feel like playing things but have stuff I want to work on. Thank you everybody for coming. I hope you have a good time. Good night. Bye-bye.